raining. I don't know if you can see that, but we spent the night at Boxwood Hill, just a random dirt patch on the side of the road with no service. Look how filthy my car is though. Every time I get in and out of the car, I keep almost rubbing my leg across this. So I got a lot of mud on the back of my jeans, but I'll clean it back in Perth. It's kind of cool. It's like my battle scars, you know? I don't know if that makes sense. I spent a lot of time last night thinking about what happened yesterday and considering whether I was going to include it in my videos at all. Well, that's not true. I decided very early on that I was going to include the events of yesterday in my videos, but I spent a lot of time thinking about what I was going to say and how I was going to address it. Okay, so basically I got done speeding just outside of Hamlin Bay. To set the scene, I was in the last 5 minutes of an hour and a half drive on a long pin straight road in the middle of nowhere, like with no other cars on it. And those sound a lot like excuses, and they kind of are, but there really is no excuse. Basically, I'm a strong believer of everything happens for a reason, and there's a couple outcomes to me speeding. You know, one, I could have gotten away with it, but like, what good does that do? Who's to say that I wouldn't just continue to speed on the way back to Perth, or... Which, I mean, I don't usually speed, it was just because of the circumstances, but then again, that's not an excuse. And then the other outcomes are, I get a court and a fine, which is the one I got. Or I, you know, total my car, injure or kill myself, or God forbid someone else on the road. So, you know, there's a lot of different things could have happened because of, you know, the choices that I made. I've come around to the perspective that I'm actually grateful that it did happen, because, as I said, everything happens for a reason. You know, it sure as hell straightened me out, you know, like, it really freaked me out, and I'm obviously not going to do it again. I do believe that this happened to prevent a greater evil, and that if it didn't happen, I would have had to learn the lesson that I learnt in a much more brutal and devastating way. And I'm also happy that it had, you know, I'm happy that it happened when I was in like the middle of nowhere and there was not as much risk as if I was speeding somewhere else. I'm not trying to say that I've literally been, like, the past 2 years, like, hooning around Perth. Like, I literally don't do that. I just got caught out this one time being lazy and letting my speed slip because I had no cruise control and my speed kept creeping up. I kept slowing down to the point where every time I slowed down, it felt like I was going slow when I was only going 110. And eventually I just got lazy and let it creep up. But, you know, there's so many other different choices I could have made to have prevented that, you know. Like, I could have, if I was feeling like lazy or impatient, just pull over for a bit, have a break, and then continue on. Like, I didn't have to do the whole hour and a half stretch in one hit. Anyway, I cry a lot in the following clips, and that's because the officer made me think I was going to lose my license, but I am glad that he made me think I was going to lose my license, because that sure as hell freaked me out and made me reconsider all of my choices. So, do I think that I would be standing here this calm and having processed things so soon if I had have paid the price of losing my license? Probably not. It would have taken me a lot longer to come around, I think. Because that's a hell of a punishment. But I do think that it has ultimately kept me safer and other people in reality. I hope you guys don't look at me differently. That was like one of the biggest emotions or feelings I was dealing with was, you know, shame and guilt. Like I just felt so shameful, you know. I'm out of milk, which means I can't have my morning coffee or Wheat Bix if I wanted, so I'm just gonna gun it back to Albany and maybe have a hot shower. Actually, that'd be kind of fun. I haven't had the luxury of like having a shower every day, so that'll be nice to have like 2 hot showers in a row. My niece's first birthday party was yesterday and I missed it, and I'm looking at the videos and it's making me cry for some reason. She's so cute. Okay, I finally got service, so change of plans. Instead of going back the route I came along the coast, I'm gonna go see wagon? I don't know, the big sheep. That's all I remember from it. And then probably Lake Grace, and then because I really wanted to go to Hyden and see Wave Rock. Like I really wanted to do that. So I'm making a little diversion inland and then I'll come into Perth. Spent the night just outside of Wagen. I still don't know how to say it. And I've literally spent all night and all morning binging the show on Netflix about the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. But I think it's time to start heading home. So I think I might stop at this lake near Collie to check it out. Because like, why not? And then I also need to buy some stuff for uni on Monday, because it's Friday at the moment. Need to buy stuff for uni, and maybe I'll do that in Bunbury if they have like an Office Works. But yeah.
I can't replace it. I'm hoping and waiting and praying for you. If ever I was given forgiveness undeserved, you know I'd take it. Ooh, I've never meant to take your heart, play with it and clumsily break it. Lady love, ooh, lady love, I lost my one true love, I can't replace it. I'm hoping and waiting and praying for you.
So apparently this lake was an open cut mine that, well, it stopped operation in the 1950s, and then they filled it with water so that like the local community could just use it to swim in, like a recreational pool. And because of the limestone base, the light reflects off it and gives it that like turquoise blue color. Pretty cool. I thought, like, when I was looking at it through the drone, like, you can see kind of the sides of it and how it's kind of been shaved away in a way that doesn't look natural, like it looks kind of man-made. So I was wondering if it was a man-made waterhole, and it is. Okay, I picked up some notebooks from Officeworks in Bunbury, and now I'm just gonna head to my dad's house, and that'll be the end of my trip. So if anyone actually watches this, apart from my dad, thanks for watching. I've learnt many things along the way, and you know, ultimately I've made memories and experiences that I'm gonna remember forever, you know? I'm gonna go back to uni, get my money up, and then hopefully go on some more trips. That's the dream, isn't it? You know? My long-term goal is to be able to do this as often as I can. In a perfect world, I do this full time. Can you imagine that? I can, but I almost can't at the same time, you know? But thanks for watching. That's all.